Grounded up the first baseline. Smoke scoops it up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Standing in, Eduardo Escobar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The third baseman, Eduardo Escobar.
Got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
On a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1. Here's Justin Smoke now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Grounded to first. VR takes it in. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's Brett Gardner now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's fouled away. Oh, he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Into the box now, Justin Turner. They'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Justin Turner.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. That's inside. 2-0.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Two and 2. Scorched to third. Escobar moving to his right. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The center fielder.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Cain is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days, and he can't make the play as he overruns it, but that should be scored as an infield single. Now at the plate, Andrew Heaney coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. Richards comes set. Here's the 0-1, and they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. And after that head scratcher, everybody's going to be safe.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jose Altuve. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
First baseman, number 2.
Now at the plate, Jonathan Villar. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Clearly fooled there on the slider.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Here's another 0-2. And this is on the ground for Merrifield at second. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Lorenzo Cain, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Altuve has it, and that's the first out. At the plate, Robin Yount. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Nope, that's foul.
Fastball called strike. 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cain is after it. He gets there, and that's the second out. So riding forward now, Luke Maile. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Popped straight up. Altuve ranging into shallow right. He's there to track it down. Digging in and looking for more, Shohei Ohtani. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Shohei Ohtani.
Right side, fair ball down the line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he'll make it in there safely as he starts out the 5th with a leadoff triple.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, number 8. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. Hit in the air to center field. Gordon on the move. But he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well. Ready for another shot now, Wilson Ramos. And with an impressive contact attribute, he's a gold player who's a really tough out. Slow little roller to third. And there's one down now. So a runner on second with one down now. And that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. And, ooh, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Oh, and he runs right through the stop sign. Safe at the plate as it's now 7-3. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Turner. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Flying towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
The center fielder, number 2.
Ready once again, Lorenzo Cain. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that stepping into the box, Garrett Richards reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Well hit to right, but foul. Takes this the other.
The center fielder.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far.
Gordon.
From the stretch. Chased after that one, and it's 0-1.
This is absolutely a huge spot right here. They have to find a way to get something out of this half inning. I don't care if it's 1 run or 2 runs. You have to find a way to at least give yourself a little shot of confidence that you can get back into this one.
A ball and 2 strikes to Alex Gordon.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves. Only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Here comes the first pitch. And this will be fouled away. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
In the dirt. And a heads-up play to get back to first as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Justin Smoke. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And that misses ball 1. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So digging in now, Andrew Heaney. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Pitcher, Andrew Heaney.
This is line to left. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jose Altuve. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And a ball 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. Hit on the ground out to short. Yount is up with it. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. Digging in, Jonathan Villar. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. This is pulled into right. Kane is there, and they breeze through this half inning. Leading off the inning, Brett Gardner, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The left fielder, Brett
4-1.
Gardner.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. The 2-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Lorenzo Cain will be next. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And they can't run it down. The next 3-2. Gets him looking, strike three. Striding in, Lorenzo Cain.
The right
He's
fielder,
singled in
number
2
6.
trips to the plate thus far.
Lorenzo Cain.
On the ground to the right side. Altuve fields it cleanly, and that's the second out. Ready now, Robin Yount.
The shortstop.
Ready with the first
Robin.
pitch. Here it comes.
Yount.
Slow roller left side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Shohei Ohtani. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. He's through first and hustling for second. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Digging in, number 8 bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. Eric Goodell comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Turned on down the line. Smoke gloves it, and it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here. Stepping in, Wilson Ramos. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, and I know you want to lace a line drive or hit a potential home run, but I'll tell you what, grab the cheap ribby when it's there. Give me a ground ball middle of the diamond and steal a run.
And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Now batted.
So coming to the plate, Carlos Santana. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. 2 out, nobody on. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. Now another 0-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. And leading off the inning, Luke Maile, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Stepping in, Eric Goodell. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
The batter number
with
50,
Merrifield next to hit. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
Your
Fergie
attention,
Jenkins
please.
takes over pitching
Now
duties,
pitching.
looking to get that final
Fergie
out now here in this seventh
Jenkins.
inning. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And that will conclude. Now batting, Justin Turner. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Grounded to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Stepping up now, Lorenzo Cain. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this is fouled for the first strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. The bouncer to the left side. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Adrian Gonzalez will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with the runner at first and one gone in the inning. Line drive to center field. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. Cain rounds the corner and is headed home. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Settling in now, Jose Altuve, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. A bouncer up the middle. Yount up the middle, and they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 9-3 game now.
Number 2.
Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Villar. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. On to smoke in time for an... Chris Sale is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Now to the plate, Alex Gordon. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. And he popped him up. Altuve backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. At the plate, Eduardo Escobar. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled off. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball.
Boy, he went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Eduardo Escobar becomes out number 2 this inning. Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through for his first base hit in this one. Into the box, Brett Gardner. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Got him, and that's the 3rd time we've written it. So striding in, Shohei Ohtani, and he's trying to make this a 5-hit ball game for himself right here. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Danny Barnes enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
When you know a guy has a great changeup on the mound, you got to be willing to give up pull side of the plate from time to time. It just looked like his timing was a smidge off.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Gordon comes on now, and he has it one down. In now, number 8. He's tripled and doubled in 4 trips in the ball game. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gordon is there. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Into the box now, Wilson Ramos. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Hit the other way out toward right field. Kane is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Striding in to start the 9th, Lorenzo Kane, and they'll need him to get something going here. Roberto Ozuna takes the mound here. Not a safe situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. A 1 pitch on its way. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. 1 out.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Robin Yount. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
1 out, nobody on. And it's 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Now another 1-2, and that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
The catcher, Luke.
Oh, and just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he holds up on this one, but it's a cold strike 3. And with that, the ball game is over.